Good evening. My name is Saurabh Meena. I'm Senior Administrative Officer at IASS Bhopal. And prior to this, I was working as a probationary officer in State Bank of India, posted in Delhi Circle. स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया में सर्कल्स होते हैं, पोस्टिंग सर्कल्स से डिटरमाइंड होती है. आई रिमेंबर दिल्ली सर्कल हैड उत्तराखंड, राजस्थान, दिल्ली, सम पार्ट्स ऑफ यूपी, एंड पोस्टिंग उसी में होती थी अप टू अ सीनियर रैंक इन द ऑफिसर्स ग्रुप. विद इन दैट सर्कल ओनली पोस्टिंग होती थी. And after reaching some position like I think general manager or something, scale 7, after reaching scale 7 from level 1, from scale 1, only a person could get transferred to other circles. So banking mein I worked in Sri Ganganagar in Uttarakhand. I worked in Delhi and in UP also. So after working in State Bank of India, I worked as assistant section officer in Central Secretariat Service. Then I joined as administrative officer at Creda, Hyderabad. And when I joined in Hyderabad, I remember my father asking me a question ki, uh, that as per your transfer policies, when can you get posted in home state? After how much period of working outside can you get posted in home state? And if you get posted in home state, what is the duration of maximum posting in your home state? So I still remember I asked a few of my seniors regarding this question, and they started laughing. Anyways, the point here being that my father was from organized Group A civil services, central service. So in his service, there were very clear cut, broad, clear cut rules when it comes to transfer, because it was a very evolved service. So in that service, whole India was divided into 17 zones, and in those zones, everyone had to mandatorily serve in at least 2 to 3 of non-home zones, non-home posting zones. And every posting was categorized as sensitive, non-sensitive, field, non-field, tough, soft. Every posting in the whole country was sensitive, was categorized into different categories, and it was mandatory to serve in all of these throughout the career. So my father was expecting maybe some sort of response during that time, but because since there was no policy as such, so I could not reply at that time. And uh, even in other services like IAS, IPS, All India Service, वहाँ पे भी cadres होते हैं, defined होता है. In some of the cadres also there is a condition that a person cannot get posted in home district if they have got their home cadre. ऐसे ही कई एग्जाम्पल दानिक्स दानिट्स में भी होते हैं कि अ पर्सन हैज़ टू मैंडेटली सर्व 8 years of the service, entire service in tough postings in islands, say Andaman Nicobar or Lakshadweep, and many of them when they are young, many of the young officers, they complete 8 years in the first stint itself, so that rest of the life they can spend with the family, and after they have kids they can plan their postings better way, in a better way. So that being said, I think transfers are very important, and not just for the employees but also for office. See, a person who is getting transferred, he's learning different skills, he's facing new challenges in and getting new opportunities in every office. That is helping him adapt more, being more flexible, and bringing in dynamism within the whole cadre. It's very important that everyone face new challenges throughout their career, and not just stick to some soft posting throughout their life. And that is what happens if a person has never worked outside one city for a very long time, say 25, 30 years. Then that person ends up becoming very stubborn. He himself won't know it. But उसमें वो flexibility खत्म हो जाएगी, that dynamism खत्म हो जाएगा. And that will show up in the attitude of all those working around him. So that is what happens, to have more dynamism within the organization, to have more flexibility of approach, to have more adaptability. It's very important that a good and efficient transfer policy is there always for all the cadres in any organization. That being said, it is also important for the office to have people from diverse backgrounds, from diverse community within the office. Imagine there being two offices, one, for example, one being NASA and one being PASA. So NASA is an organization. Imagine hypothetically that NASA is having officers and employees from all around the country. Some are from West Bengal, some are from Northeast, some are from UP, some from being Tamil Nadu, some from being Karnataka, some from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, some from Haryana, some from Delhi. So it is having good culturally diverse mix of all the employees, and NASA will be having more accommodative approach. The employees working over there, they will be more acceptable to the outsiders. They will accept them more, and they will be having more accommodative approach. Now imagine a young recruited officer joins that NASA organization or NASA office, and he wants to bring certain change in the office. The people in that organization will look forward to that change, they will accept change more easily. So that mindset will lead to more growth oriented change and reforms within the office. Whereas there is another office named PASA having 99% officers from that particular area itself or that particular state only. And now, if one or two young officers are coming and trying to bring in positive change or uh, much desired change within that office, they won't be able to change easily. They will face good amount of resistance. There will be more change resistance in that office, and he will find that instead of being accommodative, the environment in that office is quite restrictive in nature. It will lead to more conservatism, and still he will find that age old practices are going on. New changes are not being able to come in PASA. So, what I'm trying to say over here is that it's important that a good transfer policy is in place, which is as per needs of the time, which is also inspired by some very evolved cadres in the present in our country, and which not only supports the employees but also supports the growth of the organization as a whole. That's all. Thank you very much.